Elon Musk just destroyed the Twitter board. Elon Musk has taken a swipe at the board of Twitter on Monday after the social media company adopted a poison pill to protect itself from the second biggest shareholder's $43 billion cash buyout offer. Keep watching to get a glimpse of the soap opera that has followed Musk's attempts to take over Twitter. But before we begin, we request you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss another upload of ours. Having said that, let's jump right in. The takeover soap opera. When Tesla CEO Elon Musk revealed he had made a nearly $3 billion investment in Twitter on April 4, not many would have anticipated the soap opera that was about to begin. In a matter of weeks, Musk went from deciding whether or not he would join Twitter's board to launching a full-blown $43 billion hostile takeover bid to gain control of the company. Twitter's board members responded to the unwelcome offer on Friday by taking a so-called poison pill, designed to prevent the billionaire entrepreneur from completing his takeover, or at least make the whole process less appetizing. The pill, known formally as a limited-duration shareholder rights plan, will allow current Twitter shareholders to buy stock at a discounted rate if Musk's bid is accepted. It's a move that didn't sit well with Musk. Musk's tweet about board members' salaries is yet another sign that his original bid to buy Twitter has transformed into a referendum on the company. Musk has criticized the board's low level of ownership in several recent tweets. Objectively, their economic interests are simply not aligned with shareholders, he wrote on Saturday. Not alone. The Tesla CEO isn't alone in his quest. Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey has also been vocal about his growing distaste for his company's board. On Saturday, the former CEO said the board has consistently been the dysfunction of the company, in response to a thread from Gary, co-founder of VC firm Initialized Capital, describing the plots and coups that went on during the early days of the company. Dorsey also responded to a tweet that quoted venture capitalist Fred Destin's critique of corporate boards. "Good boards don't create good companies, but a bad board will kill a company every time." Big facts, the blog CEO wrote. The board's move to take a poison pill even led Musk to publicly question whether it should be involved in the process of deciding who can acquire the company at all. "Board salary will be $0 if my bid succeeds, so that's about $3 million per year saved right there," Musk tweeted in response to a user's post criticizing the board. Last Thursday, Musk tweeted a poll that said, "Taking Twitter private at $54.20 should be up to shareholders, not the board?" A whopping 83.5% of respondents said yes, illustrating the growing anti-board sentiment among Musk's faithful following. Getting around the board unwillingness. On Monday, the billionaire hinted at a possible tender offer to Twitter shareholders in response, a public request to buy stock directly from them. That could enable Musk to get around the board's unwillingness to sell the company. It's just another move in the game of high-stakes poker between Musk and Twitter's board, which could last up to 18 months if history is any guide, Wedbush's Dan Ives said in a note this weekend. Musk is a self-described free speech absolutist who has forever been critical of Twitter's policies. The Tesla chief executive also tweeted "Love Me Tender," an Elvis Presley song, after Twitter opted a plan to sell shares at a discount to prevent any attempt by shareholders to amass a stake of more than 15%. Musk currently has a 9.1% stake. Shares of Twitter are up about 4% at $46.85, still significantly below Musk's offer of $54.20 per share. They have risen roughly 15% since Musk disclosed his stake on April 4. Meanwhile, Twitter has also been informed by THOMA, a technology-focused private equity firm that had more than $103 billion in assets under management as of the end of December, that it too was exploring the possibility of putting together a bid. The poison pill approach. Twitter has announced a limited-duration shareholder rights plan that may thwart billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk's attempts to take over the company. Musk, the chief executive of Tesla and the world's richest person, previously offered to buy the social media platform for $43.4 billion, arguing he wanted to release its extraordinary potential to support free speech and democracy across the world. In response, Twitter's board on Friday unanimously approved a plan that would allow existing shareholders to buy stocks at a substantial discount in order to dilute the holdings of new investors. The method, known as a poison pill in the finance world, suggests Twitter will fight Musk to prevent a hostile takeover. It would go into effect if a shareholder were to acquire more than 15% of the company in a deal not approved by the board and expires 14 April 2023. The rights plan does not prevent the board from engaging with parties or accepting an acquisition proposal if the board believes that it is in the best interests of Twitter and its shareholders, Twitter said in a statement. Twitter's response is the latest twist in a saga between the billionaire and the social media site, of which Musk himself is an avid user. Musk revealed on 4 April that he had become the largest stakeholder in Twitter, quietly scooping up 9.2% stake in the company in recent months. He was then offered a seat on the board, a move that was abruptly reversed after Musk declined. Looking forward. Few experts are willing to speculate what will happen next, but a bidding war could be on the horizon. On Friday, Reuters reported that the buyout firm THOMA Bravo LP had contacted Twitter to express interest in making a competing offer to Musk's bid. Shortly after Musk shared he had become the largest shareholder in Twitter, Vanguard Group purchased more shares and surpassed him, now owning 10.3% of the company. Jack Dorsey, Twitter founder and former CEO, noted in a tweet on Friday that such surprise purchases are always a risk for the company. As a public company, Twitter has always been for sale, he said. That's the real issue. Musk is already facing legal action for his Twitter purchases, with one investor suing the Tesla executive in a potential class action lawsuit for failing to disclose his buy-up of shares before the required deadline to do so. The lawsuit comes as Musk faces a number of investigations by the Securities and Exchange Commission for his investment activities, including insider trading allegations related to his own tweets. How Twitter employees feel. As news of Elon Musk's hostile takeover bid spread throughout Twitter this week, employees expressed concern that their workplaces might suffer under the leadership of the incendiary tech mogul, as well as exhaustion over the company's uncertain future. In recent weeks, Musk has mocked Twitter on the social network, reduced major company decisions to polls for his roughly 80 million followers, and disrupted the company's focus week when it reduces unnecessary meetings to give employees time to concentrate on their projects, with news of his takeover on Thursday. That afternoon, Twitter chief executive Parag Agrawal held a company-wide meeting to reassure his workforce of 7,500 full-time employees by arguing that one man could not change a culture, and that it was up to the company to set strategy, according to people familiar with the matter who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss sensitive matters. Employee reactions to the poison pill news ranged from exasperation regarding the company's uncertain future to pure glee over Twitter's willingness to wage a fight against the tech billionaire, according to employee tweets and one of the people. Twitter's Agrawal, who only took over as CEO in December, ended up in the uncomfortable position of answering for employee criticism of Musk at Thursday's all-hands meeting. He addressed a wide range of questions from Twitter workers about Musk's offer to buy the company, including about how people of color are treated at his company Tesla and the billionaire's staunch support for free speech on social media. Others asked for employee representation on the board and about what would happen to Twitter employees' restricted stock units if the company was taken private, the people said. Some walked away disappointed with Agrawal's assurances, saying it felt like empty words. Clearly, people are frustrated that employees seem to be an afterthought, one said. The reputation Musk has built for himself, in part through the trolling he engages in on Twitter, is emerging as a liability among the social media company's employees. Twitter is known for its liberal workforce and flexible work environment. Musk, on the other hand, has appeared to mock gender pronouns, has peddled coronavirus misinformation, and his company Tesla has been the target of multiple lawsuits for alleged racial discrimination and sexual harassment. Employee discontent could factor into the decision facing Twitter's board as it weighs Musk's offer that values the company at $43 billion and would take it private. In addition to evaluating the financial details of Musk's bid, the board members will probably consider Musk's potential leadership chops as the company grapples with significant business and political challenges. With that, we come to the end of this video. Consider subscribing to join in on our future content.